Hi everyone and welcome to our English acquiring channel and welcome to studying words and phrases in English. These are the words that we are gonna try to acquire in this video. Yes, let's try to think of them in English, in our target language, not in our native language. Okay. Hinge on means depend on or be dependent on. Yeah, for example, learning depends on hard work, or learning is dependent on hard work. Yeah, intention, perspective, purpose, and we will compare intention and purpose with the help of ChatGPT. Okay, be inclined to. All you have to do, or what you have to do is this. Yes, or this is what you have to do. This is all you have to do. Got any ideas about? Yes, got any ideas about? Go through and look through. And again, we will get help from ChatGPT to compare, go through and look through and try to see the nuance between them. Okay. Change into is a daily action. Yes. Okay, all right. Now, this is my original paragraph comparing intention and purpose. Yes. What comes to your mind when it comes to intention and purpose, for example? Do you see them the same? Are they the same or are they different from each other? Now, here what I said about them. We are rewarded or blamed according to our intention. We intend to be, to do, and to have something according to our perspective and act accordingly. At the end of the day, we are judged by our behaviors. This is quite natural. Now, ChatGPT, will you please edit, beautify, and expand this paragraph to 50 words? Let's see ChatGPT's paragraph. Edited paragraph, yes. ChatGPT generated this. Intention akin to, similar to purpose. Intention which is akin to purpose guides our actions and shapes outcomes. We navigate life with intentions aligned to or consistent with our perspectives, aspiring to be, do, and have. In this journey, our behaviors become the measure by which we are judged, determining whether we reap rewards or face consequences at the day's conclusion, or at the conclusion of the day, at the result of the day, or at the day's conclusion. Yes, at the end, which means at the end of the day as an adverb. Okay, internal versus external. Intrinsic motivation. Yes, what is intrinsic motivation? What does it mean? Intrinsic motivation means internal thoughts or feelings that feed one's desire to achieve, to perform, or become involved in activities or events. So internal feelings are important here. Our internal feelings make us to want something, to be, to do, or to have. Okay. Now, what may extrinsic motivation mean? So, by using the example sentence, let's try to give an answer. So extrinsic motivation means or may mean external thoughts or feelings, again, ideas, circumstances that feed one's desire to achieve, to perform, or become involved in activities or events. For example, what examples can be given for an intrinsic motivation? Our curiosity. Yes, our curiosity is a good example for an intrinsic motivation. For example, for an extrinsic motivation, having a diploma, a certificate, for example, may be a good example. Yes, getting a diploma motivates us. Yes, motivates us to achieve it externally. Okay, or extrinsically as an adverb again. Okay. Yes, as I said before, or as I always say, that those active usage and passive usage of verbs are really practical and useful. For example, be inspired versus be inspiring. Inspired by the inspiring rain, which means being inspired by the inspiring rain. Who was inspired here? Akif was inspired by the inspiring rain. So, by being inspired by the inspiring rain, Akif remembered the poem starting with, look at the rain, look at that water. Yes. But let's focus on the inspiring, active usage of the verb. The inspiring rain, for example, the inspiring rain inspired Akif to remember the poem. Yes. Then the rain stopped, for example. Yes. Okay. The inspiring rain, or by inspiring Akif to remember the poem, starting with, look at the rain, look at that water, it stopped, for example. Yes, so we focus on the rain object. Okay. What did Semih remember? Inspired by the inspiring rain, being or just inspired by the inspiring rain, Semih remember the poem written by Necip Fazıl Kısakürek, starting, I think, like this. This rain, which is falling, yes, bu yağmur, kıldan ince yağan bu yağmur, yes, raining, thinner than a hair, yes, a piece of hair, okay, something like this. Okay. Intention hinges on, again, depends on perspective. Hinge on means depend on, depend upon, be contingent upon. So, depend on, for example, be dependent on, but hinge on, also be contingent upon. Be dependent on is also possible. The first step should hinge on the common ground. Our team, yes, in a team study, the first step should hinge on the common ground. Okay. Our team should find the common ground first. What should the next step hinge on for the success of our project? Okay, the second step should hinge on the program, for the success of our project. Yes. Okay, people are capable of both kindness and cruelty. Yeah, this is our nature. People are capable of both kindness and cruelty. They They can be, they are capable of means they can be kind from time to time, and they may be cruel from time to time. Every individual is inclined to, yes, every individual is inclined to treat the other people well. Isn't every individual also inclined to mistreat the others? Yes, unfortunately, every individual is also inclined to mistreat the others, but they can manage, yes, they can manage their inclination, their tendency. They can manage their tendency and they can stop. They can refrain from mistreating the other and they start treating them well. Okay, how to treat others? Is treating people well is important. Read and lead. If you read, you can lead a decent life. Yes, if you read, you can live a good life. Okay, have we met before? These are practical, short sentences. Yes, for example, do I know you? Have you met before? Do you know me? Will I introduce myself, or would you introduce yourself first, for example? Okay, change into it means wear it. Yes, Richard had been wearing a dark brown suit before he changed into a blue suit, which means before he wore, wore, worn, before he wore a blue suit. What color of suit did he change into after the blue suit? Yes, after the blue suit, he changed into a gray suit. Yes, I am both teacher and a student, both a teacher and a learner, a lifelong learner. Yes, let me ask this question and answer it again. Okay, I went through the program. I went through the program. Still, I am not confident about the input data and output data. B says, then you didn't go through. Then you didn't go through, but you looked through the program. Doesn't this program come up to, or doesn't this program match, suit, fit your expectations? Yes, yes, it fits my expectations, but unfortunately, uh, I am not sure about the input and both outputs, inputs and outputs of it. Okay. Now, it is a little bit confusing, but let's see and clarify it with the help of ChatGPT. ChatGPT, will you please ask and answer with each of the phrasal verbs go through and look through respectively? Which means first with go through and secondly with look through. Okay, ChatGPT wrote this to help us. Okay. Stop here. Okay. Yes, go through means examine, yes, review or scrutinize something thoroughly is important, okay? Thoroughly or systematically. But in look through, again, examine or inspect something with the intention of finding specific information or details. So you may say that, for example, I must look through the program, but in go to it with the phrase go through, I have to go through the program, yes, for a systematic examination. Okay, maybe for others, yes. So, for example, the first example of ChatGPT, I need to go through these reports before the meeting to understand the project's progress. Yes, I have to go through these reports before the meeting to understand the project's progress. Okay, for example, my director will ask me about it, about my opinion. Okay. The second one, could you look through the contract and check it if there is any clauses related to delivery timelines? Yes. Could you look through the contract and check it if there are any clauses related to delivery timelines? So it means it's a subjective examination. If you do it, it will be better for you. Okay, this is all in this video. So bye for now, and see you in the next video. I wish you a good day.